Okay, so this is the SLR Magic Prime lens with the SLR variable ND filter. We shot a bunch of it today. This, of course, is the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K, and this is a beast of a lens. It's heavy. It weighs twice as much as the other two lenses that I have. It's got a stiff throw, so this little eye focus is working a little bit on that, so which is really nice though, because it is a precise throw. You've got your infinity to your close-up. It's a 2.1 10mm lens, and I'm going to show you some of the clips here that we shot with it.
Do you want to go from?
Yeah, just from spinner out, spinner out. So we're heading out. Let's look at this crew. So we got shots from the other one. Ninja's on the other side of the camera right now, but we were just getting done shooting and our short film, so that's coming up. I'm using right now the Rode Wireless Go. This is really windy. This is a great day to test this. I've got the fuzzy on it. I call it a fuzzy. Other people call it a mic foam cover or a wind cover. I call it a fuzzy. So we got the fuzzy on, so you get to hear how that sounds. We're also doing secondary audio with that, so we'll see how that runs. And other than that, we're going to walk out to train now. So I'm going to keep the audio going, so if you'll keep filming. Okay. So I'm walking around corners, I'm doing other things, so we're going to see how well the signal continues. So we're now also going to, we're testing a couple of things, the Rode Mic Go, Wireless Go, and the SLR, I hope you'll tell me if I run into something. Well, tell me after I run into it. No, that's true. I don't mind walking back. Here, let me see, make sure, because I want to get we're looking at where that's spiking, and we're going to close this off a little bit. So, wow, I didn't turn my flap down. This is actually so you see the histogram? So that's coming up. We're going to keep that so we get a lot of information in there. All you do is that little dial there so that we max that out. Right now that should be good. So I know, that's a yes.
Should I be filming just you?
You should be filming everything right now.
I'm filming.
No, me and going around and seeing the whole thing and everybody.
Okay,
yeah, so they can see her filming too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got the dueling cameras. So I adjusted the lens, the SLR, as you saw, facing in this direction against the sunlight, and I think it did a really good job. She's right now looking through it, Ninja's looking through it to see whether or not, if you hit the false color for a second and see how that looks, and if you want to see what she's doing on the screen, so that the third, yeah, there we go. No, other one, the opposite end. There you go. So false color. What am I pink and gray? Okay, so you're going to just dial the big one in front here. That lever, you're going to take this lever and you're going to slide it. Okay, so I'm all green, did you say?
Yeah, so that way, right?
Okay, yeah. Give me a little pink and green. Even gray is great.
All right, so I got pink and some green.
Okay, cool. How are we on sharpness? What have we got as far as, is everything, how's this showing up? Yes, okay, how's his shirt? His shirt stands out, the white. Good and rock.
How's the leg?
Cool, how's the leg?
Legs looking good.
I am turning away from the camera, so the microphone is out here, and she's getting all this beautiful nature, and Manny carrying our leg. And we'll tell you when you're running into things this time. What was that?
Both of us or just Anna?
No, you'll be back here. You'll be just like you were normally doing. Yep.
Walk slower.
Oh, we can walk a little slower because she's got to come in through the frame. Hello.
You gotta do that slow motion.
So she's catching us all here. Hopefully the mic is picking up, the wireless Go. This is really the big test for that. I'm actually testing a couple of things. We're seeing how well that SLR handles any ghosting. So it's the lens, it's a prime lens. So we've got the 10 millimeter lens on there that also has the variable ND filter on there. So the sky and everything else, if you want to look at the clouds and get a little shot there and see how that looks. So we are going into the sun, we are going into other things like that, so we want to see how well that displays. And sunlight off of cars, all this is all just a test to see how the reflections will cause ghosting or not. And the entire time here, we're going to see the consistency of my voice when I'm not in line of sight. I mean, as far as because my body's blocking it, that sort of thing. And that's it. People are probably just wondering, how can this guy talk so much? Anyway, so we'll.
Why is that guy carrying a lick?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, you
the
don't want
things
to
we
know.
had to do.
So this is, again, we're using the mic, full wind, we're letting it hit the mic, so, and I think I've got the fuzzy, there it is, still on, just the Rode wireless Go, nothing else. We've got the SLR lens, variable ND filter on with the 10 millimeter prime, and we're just going to look out here at the, as I narrate in this wind. It was a great day for testing this. It was perfect for the microphone. And if you look at the car reflections and stuff like that, I want to see it ghosting on that lens or not, if that actually will come through. We may not see it here on the Blackmagic camera, but we'll probably see it in post if it's there. If it's not there, I'll be really impressed with this lens, the ND filter, and I'll love it. So, but that, just getting a good look out there at everything, and you can see any reflections off of the sun, because a lot of the times like this high peaking will cause that reflection. The sun will come in, and depending on the angle that we hit, in the past, a longer short film, we had to stop working because it kept doing that on the ND filter I had. It kept ghosting. It was terrible. So we'll see how this is. And but that's it. So now off to fighting.